Alright, hey, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, okay? And I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us well. And Shalom to you brothers out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And today's so like yeah, I'm the brother Lawal Matamat from the GMS LA camp, and in today's video I want to hit the scriptures, talking about how our own family is gonna betray us in that day. All right, because a persecution is coming soon, and we gotta be ready for that, because the scriptures warn us ahead of time. Okay, now I'm gonna get the scriptures. Now it says Salakia, this is Matthew 10 verse 20. It says, For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Salakia. Hey, Salakia brothers, I got interrupted for a second. Now, this is going back to the beginning verse. It says, Matthew 10 verse 20, it says, For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in heaven. And I was going into how this is written in the red letters. So this is symbolizing that Yahweh Shai, who the world, calls Jesus Christ ignorantly, is speaking right now. All right. And verse 21, And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. So in that day, there's a lot of betrayal that's going to happen. You thought you may have been cool with a brother. Your family, your blood brother, or, another sibling, or your father, or you thought, your seeds, they were cool. No, it's like it. You thought like a friend in the world, he was cool or some shit. But ultimately in the end, he's going to end up betraying you. Because, in this world, they see us as crazy because we teach the truth, and the world teaches, anything but the truth. And, people just find that, crazy, all right? And it says, verse 22, And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. So, they don't hate us because we're they don't hate us because we're some type of, wicked-ass nigga. Or, we did them dirty or, whatever. No, they hate us because we're teaching the word and truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the world does not teach, does not teach that. They teach the exact opposite. So the people in the world, they look at you like you're a crazy, wicked man. But you're just reading out, these scriptures. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. And so it says, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So no matter what comes our way, we got to take it. Like it says in the Apocrypha in Ecclesiasticus 2. I forget what verse, take, basically, take take the hell that you get cheerfully, all right? No matter what comes your way, it's only to perfect you, Gold is tried in the fire. Now this is verse 23. It says, But when they persecute you in the city, flee ye to another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. So, whatever hell Yahweh Shai had to catch, or, the apostles, hey, bro, we're going to have Salakia, bro. We're going to have to catch him as well. All right? It's telling you the servant is not greater than his master. A lot of men hated Yahweh Shai only because, he was a reminder of, of them, their sins and shit. Yahweh Shai wouldn't hold anything back. He'd say nothing but the truth. And it cut a lot of those wicked Pharisees. It cut a lot of, Israelites. And that's why, all these other camps, they don't really like the apostles of, Great Millstone or the elders. Because, they come in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They'll correct you if you're teaching something off. And they won't be nice about it because you're going off. But it's all in love too. So, hey, just humble yourself down. It says, I'm gonna read down to Salakia. I'm right here in Matthew 10:34. This is kind of the point I was trying to get. This is think not that I come to send the peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And like in the beginning of the lesson, I said, this is in red letters. Yahweh Shai is the one speaking this. All right, she's telling you, and that's a cut for anybody teaching that the scriptures teach about peace and love. And not violence or hate, because the Lord Himself said He's coming with a sword. All right. Now, verse 35, it says, "For I come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." Hey, so in those days, in martial law and famine, and persecution, hey, a lot of crazy shit is going to happen. Brothers are going to be put in scenarios, and we're going to have to, pass them, or else, hey, we're going to be fucked. All right? One of those important, factors is not to take the chip, not to sell out, always, remember to, have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And remember, what you learned in these scriptures and what was taught to you, all right? It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, all right? And that's very real. And a man's foe, now this is verse 36, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household, Our own family is going to be the ones that betray us. And, the brothers have testimonies of love. And, at first, coming into this thing, you think, I remember a big brother in the camp mentioned this, during camp one time, and he said, hey, first coming into this thing, you think about how easy it was for you to get it. You think everyone else can get it, so you end up telling, your family, your friends, your coworkers, whatever it may be. And you yourself get frustrated because they're not able to get it, and they think you're just a crazy man. All right? But the thing about it is, the Lord chose His men, to have mercy on. And if He didn't choose, if He didn't choose like your family members, and all those people, they're just enemies, all right? They'll end up being judged and destroyed. You'll see them again in the kingdom, all right? And they're gonna be in their right minds, and it's gonna be, something glorious, all right? So, don't be sad over, some little shit like that, all right? Now, it says, Salakia, this is a verse, I believe at 37, yeah. "He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me." So basically telling you, hey, bro, don't be caught up in this world. Don't be caught up into, being a family man like these other camps be teaching, all right? Hey, be about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We've been separated so long from Him that we owe it to Him, bro. We owe a lot to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, for Him to be giving us this mercy, this time to get right. Over all the times we fucked up, He still continues to show us mercy, bro. Lord willing, we are those men, bro. Because, hey, a lot's to come. A lot. A lot of good shit, bro. A lot of good stuff, all right? Now it says, not worthy, so I'll just read the beginning again. "He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." Now, hey, that's for you brothers who have seeds, bro. Shit. The Lord has the power to save them that day, but hey, if you can't, just remember, hey, you'll see them again, bro. Shit. Now it says, "More than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me." Hey, because we're taught to, bear our cross like Yahweh Shai did, all right? Whatever hell might come to us, hey, we take that shit, it's only to make us stronger, all right? "He that findeth his life shall lose it," because we're going to end up losing, basically our identity that we first had in this world, which wasn't shit, because this world really has nothing to offer, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, His promise is far greater than anything that could be attained in this world. All right? "He that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you and receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, Salakia, he that receiveth me, Him that sent me." All right? Now, Shit. Uh, I'll get the scripture right here in Luke 21 as well. Let me see. Basically, hey, bro, stay faithful in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? Because he's the one that's going to save you out of those days when everyone else, betrays you. When your own parents betray you, when your own children betray you, when your own brother and sister betray you. People you thought you were cool with. People that thought, were ride or die. They really weren't. At the very end, they're all about them. Like, to say some of your brothers and sisters, they have daughters and sons and daughters, I mean. Hey, they're about protecting them. And if, it's because of you that, I don't know, I'm just naming a scenario. Like, say they're at gunpoint and they're telling you to denounce a name, and take the chip, and you don't. Hey, how bad would it look on, you? All right? But, we're all trying to just get right in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, fuck everything else. All right? Now it says, this is Luke 21:16, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. All right? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not a hair in your head perish. In your patience possess ye your souls, and when ye shall, in your patience shall possess ye your souls. All right? So basically, this is a retelling, bro. It's telling you how we're going to be hated for all men's sake, and, how, it just goes further in, our parents, our brethren, our kinsfolk, people we thought we were cool with, bro. They're going to ultimately betray us at the end. All right? Now, this is, I'll suppose I'll end it with this scripture right here. Is Romans 8:35. Hey, Slack bros, this is just going to be a short lesson. This is Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahushai? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for my sake we are killed all day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. So, hey, basically in that day, there's going to be a lot to come. There's going to be a lot of death. The scriptures tell you that, the bodies are going to be laid in the streets like dung, like shit, bro. Bodies on top of bodies, You're going to be persecuted. All men are going to hate you, your family, your friends. But you just got to endure it all the way to the end. Pray to the Lord that you're given that cold ass spirit to endure everything, bro. Because we got to be hard in those days. The hardest man could pretend to put up a front like he doesn't give a shit. He could take as much shit as he want, but, in that day, he could crack. I mean, he is going to crack, bro. But it's like, that's why, we got to pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we got to endure everything right now so we can be strengthened in that day, given strength, all right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you brothers, and I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and a shalom to you brothers out there, all right? Shalom.